Alessia, Beth, so good to be able to sit down with you. What a great time it is for you guys. You're on fire, Les. It feels like you can't stop scoring. How are you finding it?
No, we've had a really good block. Everyone's been really enjoying playing football and we've been getting some really good results. So, yeah, it's been fun. A big second half of the season too. So we just don't want to let this form stop and we want to just keep pushing.
Beth, every time I see a picture or a video of you, it feels like you're always smiling. I know that's your personality as well, but how much are you enjoying your football at the minute?
It's nice to have that feeling back a little bit again. I think you never want to lose it, but sometimes it's momentum in football, it happens. And I think Les knows, most players that play with fun and enjoyment of the game, you know you're going to play your best football. So I may be smiling sometimes on the outside, but it wasn't coming out of my football. So it's nice that it's both happening now again and I'm enjoying it. And yeah, enjoying being on the pitch and playing with the team again.
How's the season been for you so far?
A bit of a roller coaster. I think obviously tough start. Not how we would have liked to have started the season. We'd been working hard, obviously being very frustrated, not quite getting them results and performances over the line. So for the last block that we've played and obviously coming into this block, we started well. We've been feeling good on the pitch as individuals and as a team, and it's nice to be in the place we're in right now.
Of course, this season's a milestone for Arsenal as a football club, but also for the women's game, all of those home games being moved into the Emirates. What's that like, Les? Because added pressure, or do you just enjoy it?
I think we love it. There's no better feeling than walking out of the Emirates with all our fans there. I mean, the stadium's just incredible, and I think we've really made it our home as well. Ever since my first game there, I've just loved being at the Emirates, and everything about the stadium and the fans that come out every week is massive. And I always say it, but I think Arsenal are really paving the way in that, and what we do and what our fans do is just incredible.
I can imagine for people coming now, it's quite daunting. A lot of fans, and the environment and atmosphere that they create at games is incredible, and I can understand it wouldn't be the nicest place to come, but we've got to use that as our advantage at the moment.
Definitely. Now, of course, there's been big changes at the club over the last few weeks. It seems to be that it's going really well now with the new interim head coach as well. Talk to me about life under Renee. Things are going well.
We said when we came back from international, we don't want to let that slip up now, and complacency is the biggest thing that could stop that. And we know the talent that we have in the team, and we know the talent that we've got in all our staff as well. And yeah, we just want to keep pushing.
What's the biggest impact you've seen Renee had on this team?
I think because she's played the game, she's played, internationally and at club level. And I think sometimes it's always a nice advantage for a manager to have. They've been there, they've done it, they've experienced what it's been like as a player, and now they understand that from a manager and a player perspective.
Okay, let's talk 2025. How important is it for both of you and for the squad to right those wrongs from last season, to make sure that you're right at the top?
I think from last year we obviously got knocked out of the Cup early, FA Cup. I think that's a historic trophy that the club have always got its eyes on. Obviously won the most times out of any English team, and hopefully we can continue the consistent run of form that we've been in and try to get them results regardless of what they look like. Sometimes I think we always as an Arsenal team want to win pretty, but sometimes it's not always like that now. So I think that's us learning to win in different ways sometimes.
I think when you play for Arsenal, there's a standard that you have to come in, and you need to compete at the highest levels and be competing for trophies year in, year out. And since I've been here, it's been a bit of a tough start, just with Champions League and different things like that. But we're really hungry as a group of players, and I think the past couple of seasons has fueled that fire.
Alessia, be honest with me, I've known you a while now. Is it just game by game?
Yeah, and it sounds so cliche, and you probably don't believe us, but it is if you look too far ahead, you miss what's happening in the here and now. And I think that's what's great about football, is that we are so focused literally weekly. You get a new focus every single week, and whether it's a different opposition or you're travelling and then you've got to play and you've got to recover differently. I think there's so many different things that go into a week. If you're looking 3 weeks ahead, you're going to miss out in that moment.
How exciting is 2025? Another Euros, Switzerland this time as well. And of course, defending champions, exciting.
True. I actually can't believe how quickly it's come round again. It's insane, but
yeah.
The memories that we created winning the last one, you of course want to replicate them and win it again. And obviously we've got a target on our back being reigning champions, so it's going to be even tougher, but again, exciting and looking forward to it.
You mentioned it before, you're not a young player anymore, so going into this one, how do you really want to show up?
Competition and the level is even higher, so we need to be better and we need to be fitter, faster, stronger, more switched on. And the Euros, I say it all the time, that Euros was my favourite time ever. And I think just the joys of a tournament, the whole journey is so special, and to be there and to be ready and able to perform against the best teams in Europe and in the biggest stage in Europe is massive.
Well, I'm looking forward to seeing if you can achieve those goals throughout 2025.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks.